Howdy do y'all, this is John, and today we're talking about Power Rangers, a movie that was released back in 2017. And in Power Rangers, this group of young teenagers discovered these power coins, which then turned them into this superhero group called the Power Rangers, and they have to stop Rita Repulsa from destroying the world. Okay, so getting things started. This movie is basically what the Eternals a few months ago tried to be and failed. This is a movie about a pretty diverse group of people who are well-developed characters within a very good story. All things the Eternals were not. Yes, they were diverse, but that's about it. But that's not really what the main selling point for the film was. The main selling point was going to be darker, a bit grittier, and more mature, basically for people like me who grew up with Power Rangers back in the day and have since watched Game of Thrones. Now granted, it's still PG-13 in case we want to take our kids to see it, but it is way more mature than the old TV show was. This maturity seeps into the characters, who are all actually very relatable in the film. Jason Scott, Billy Cranston, who's awesome. This version of Billy Cranston's awesome. Kimberly Hart, Trini, Zach, they're all pretty relatable in the film. And all the actors who play them do a very good job here. Some of them I've seen in other stuff. One of them, Dacre Montgomery, he's been kind of a hit or miss actor. He's done some good performances like here and some really bad ones. But like I said, this is one of his good performances, and I like him in the film. Like I said, this movie's a lot more mature than the old TV show. The story takes things a lot more seriously than the old TV show did, with some few exceptions. Rita Repulsa is very cartoony. I did not like Elizabeth Banks as Rita Repulsa. You have this very serious story going on. You have these actors who are taking their job very seriously, and for some reason Elizabeth Banks is going over the top and stuff. It's very strange. The last half an hour felt more like a MCU movie, with them cracking these random jokes while they're in the middle of fighting. It's very off-putting compared to what they were doing up until that point. So it's still entertaining, yes, but everything just kind of goes down a notch. And for those of you wondering, yes, I grew up with the old Power Rangers. Even though they were no longer making Mighty Morphin Power Rangers episodes, they were still showing reruns when I was a kid, and along with them they were showing the new stuff like Power Rangers in Space, Power Rangers Time Force, Lightspeed Rescue, Dino Thunder, SPD, and I watched all of them, and I'm very much aware that they made a lot of changes in the film. Most of them, if you think about it, are just visual changes, like their suits. They look like these alien crystal things instead of spandex. But honestly, what made Power Rangers is still in the movie. Guys, like I said, Power Rangers 2017, it's what Eternals wanted to be, but wasn't. You have this group of kids who just happen to be diverse, trying to save the world from an impending doom, and it's a well-told story with good characters in it, despite, of course, its obvious flaws. I'm gonna give Power Rangers an 8. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, please remember the Badetsky.